I think I speak for all Captain America mains out there, all 6 of us, myself included, when I say he can't solo tank. Explain to me why people think they see a Captain America alone, and then they decide to go 3 DPS, 2 heals. Why do we need 3 DPS? The enemy team legit has a Groot and a Venom. You're not going to... Dude, no. They're going to steamroll us when they're running triple support, and then they have a, I don't know, a Spiderman as a dive. What the fuck is Captain America gonna do? I'm not saying he's a bad character. I'm not discouraging people from playing him. But what I want people to do is be like, oh, well, someone's solo tanking as Captain America. We already have 2 heals. We have, I don't know, let's say a Black Panther, and let's say we have an Iron Fist. You know, whatever, 2 dive DPS. Cool. Let me go ahead and help Cap out and pick Strange, you know? Or Thor. Thor works great with Captain America. I don't know why they don't have a team-up. And speaking of team-ups, let's talk about the team-up here. Let's talk about how Captain America has 1 team-up, and it sucks. Because every single time that I go up against any team, and I have a Winter Soldier on my team, I'll click the ability for the team-up, and they won't do anything. Why? Why don't they do anything? Why does Captain America's team-up genuinely suck America's balls, bro? Captain America has gotten nerfed so many times in the span of Rivals, and I get to talk shit. I get to say my piece. Why? Because I played Captain America during the anti-tank meta. I started playing Rivals during the Season 3 Phoenix and Wolverine team-up, where he would just shred through every tank in the game. That's when I started playing the game, okay? I started playing the game then. Meaning, I lorded him. I only played Captain America for like a week or 2, and I lorded him instantly. That was my introduction to Rivals. I have every right to say, buff Captain America, because there is no reason that his damage got nerfed this season. It got nerfed. The devs hate this character. I don't understand why. The thing about Captain America is that he's a movement-based tank, and I feel like he's a dive tank. He's kind of like Venom, only worse in every way. Because, see, Venom has this thing. He has this overshield. Sorry, it's called overshield. It's overshield mechanic, right? Or he can just stay alive no matter what. This dude is a good dive tank. Who else is a good dive tank? Let's go ahead and say Angela, technically. She could just kind of swoop in your back line and then immediately grab one of your... I just missed right there. But you get my point. I just missed right there. But you get my point. She could, like, swoop in there and just assault everyone involved. She can flank. She can dive because of this ult right here. And then, like... then it locks in your team, and everyone is turning around to help your supports. Then Angela can do fucking whatever to the entire team that she wants. Who else is a good dive tank? Hulk. Hulk is a good dive tank. Absolutely. You're telling me with that jump he can't be a good dive tank? Cap's shield used to be 400 HP, and now it's 350. Why I'm saying this is because they're adding characters who just burst damage through so well, and this is a meta where DPS thrives. DPS and dive thrives. Keep in mind that Iron Man is a thing, flyers are a thing here, and Captain America can't do anything against that. If you're running a team comp of, like, let's say Iron Man, Spiderman, I don't know, Johnny, Ultron, like, you're running mainly people who just be up in the air and do fuck all whatever. Storm is a good option. Hela, when she ults, you know, they're just... Angela, too, she's the flying tank now. There's not a whole lot that you can do as Captain America. Captain America doesn't really have that great of attack mobility for people who are airborne. So, if that's the case, Explain to me why we have Captain America as a dive tank, and then my team comp will be like no tank at all. We'll have like, a BP, a Punisher, a Daredevil. Daredevil handles flyers pretty well. Let me not say that. Blade, I'll say Blade for sure. We'll have a Sue, and then we'll have a Cloak and Dagger. They can't handle flyers. And this is why I'll say this too with C&D. A bit of a ramble here. I don't agree with people running C&D as the second healer, because if you main Cloak, then you're technically leaving the other person to solo. Okay, let me give an example. Let's say we have a team comp of C&D and Luna. Luna's the main healer, while C&D is kind of like I got this from another guy. He mentioned it being a hybrid healer, and why I say hybrid is because you switch from Cloak and Dagger right here. If you main Dagger for whatever reason, you're only going to be doing attack. So it's like you're playing DPS without saying you're playing DPS. And I don't respect that. Can this handle flyers? Sure, but they don't have good range at all. Look at the range on that. I guarantee you Wanda's gonna hit this. Watch. Wanda will hit it. See, Wanda will hit it. Wanda is a better attack for flyers. She just is. I know this is a Captain America video, but I'm just making a point on the ways that he gets countered and why he can't solo tank. Why you can have... Okay, solo tanking works for people like Strange. Groot is a good one. Venom is one of the best ones. Emma is a really good... She's the best tank in the game. I'll say that for sure. Emma's by far the best fucking tank in the game. This diamond form? Fuck yeah. You kidding me? I just feel like Captain America has no utility. Am I crazy for that? Am I crazy to think that, like, he doesn't really get much of anything? I don't know. Yeah, he has fast burst damage. Yeah, he assaults the backlines, but it's not like Spiderman assault the backline, you know what I mean? Like, if you really want a dive tank that's gonna solo shit, be Venom. Just be Venom. Or if someone is playing Captain America, and you see that, and you see two healers already, and you see fucking Hela and Punisher that already took DPS, or Wanda to take care of the flyers if there are a lot of flyers, don't be a dickhead and say, I wanna play Spiderman! I wanna play Spiderman! Don't be a dickhead and pick Psylocke and do 3 DPS. I never liked 3 DPS. Why are you leaving the worst tank in the game to solo tank? It doesn't make sense. And then you'll be the first person saying, oh guys, we're getting melted, we need another tank. Then fucking switch to a different tank! I'm trying to represent Captain America players the best way possible, because we, all 6 of us, including myself, don't get shit. I will stand by you. I will stand for America's freedom. Because this is America's ass, okay? We're talking about America's ass here. And he gets shit on every fucking meta. There's not one time in Rivals where anyone has been like, yo, switch to Cap. Like, none. There's never... Name me one time in a Rivals match ranked anything when you're not playing with your friends where you're like, damn, this team comp is really good, or the enemy team comp is really good, someone needs to switch to Cap. It's always like, hey, be Penny because I'm Rocket and let's get that team up going. I don't know, be Venom because the Spider-Man combo used to be a thing back in the early seasons. You know, be Emma, be Thing. No one ever says, yo, swap to Cap. Cap gets shit on, dude. This is the character that no one wants to talk about because no one fucking plays him. How many Lord Captain Americas do you know? I'm not trying to gloat myself here, but I'm just genuinely saying, how many Lord Captain Americas do you know? Probably not a lot. Not a lot, because he's not a good solo tank. And I say solo tank because we're in a time right now where there have been so many DPSs, guys. So many DPSs. We just recently got the Hela and Namor team up, okay? Let's see. BP, fucking Tickle Monster, he's still really fucking strong. I think he's probably a better dive than Spider-Man. I will say this, because Spider-Man is fucking crazy to play. BP is like, he's scary. To me, a Lord Black Panther is scarier than a Lord Spider-Man, because Spider-Man, I feel like, is so popular, he just takes away from the skill level. When you see a Spider-Man, when you see a Lord Spider-Man, it's like, oh, it's either this guy just really likes the character, or this guy's the jumps. He's Necros. He's somewhat, I don't know, like just a crazy #1 Spider-Man player. But we're in a time right now where the season just dropped, and we already got 2 new DPSs. So we got Blade, and then we got Daredevil, and we got Angela. Angela's a tank, I know. But for whatever reason, people think that triple DPS is a viable strat, when it's not. Triple DPS has never been a viable strat. Especially not, I don't know, BP, Spider-Man, and then Iron Fist, right?
Doing
That's
the right
just
thing just makes you feel good, doesn't
what
it?
the fuck is wrong?
Fist is ready to
Sorry,
punch.
my internet is going crazy, I guess, right now. I don't know.
Sure.
The game is trying to lag me right now because it knows what I'm saying is the fucking truth. Like, look what's happening on screen right now. What is going on? This is insane. Okay, point being, right? I just think that if you're running a team comp of a Captain America, someone picks Captain America, right? And then we already have people playing support. Just play a fucking tank. It's really not that hard. Now, someone is going to be in the comments saying, well, if you're forced to solo tank, then pick a different tank. And yeah, you have a good argument there. But what that argument creates is it's discouraging people from playing Captain America. The character that nobody plays. No one plays this fucking character. I have never once seen an enemy Lord Captain America. I have seen a Lord on every single character in this game in the, 3, maybe 4 months of me playing the game. Name it, I've seen it. I've even seen Lord Hawkeyes, bro. Those exist. I promise you they exist. I've seen a Lord Daredevil last night. The character just came out. I'm recording this, October 13th. The character came out 3 days ago, dude. People are already lording him. I've seen that. I've seen a lord on every healer in the game. The one character who I've never seen a lord on in my time of playing the game, both as a teammate and as an enemy, is Captain America. And I know why. Because people discourage you from playing the character. The character does, yes, he requires a lot of skill. You can't just kind of click buttons. Who's a character that doesn't really require skill and is a tank? I'll say the Thing. The Thing does, yeah, he's a fucking 1-star, bro. Like, you kidding me? He doesn't require fucking skill. Like, really, you just rush in and you just punch. You confirm here, and then you just hold it, and then you fucking smash, and you earthbound it. You fucking earthbound everyone. Just right click, hold. Like, that's all the Thing is known for. Like, he's a character that doesn't require a lot of skill, but he could realistically just jump in. I have lost matches to solo tank things. Never seen a solo tank or a Lord Captain America, because he's one of those characters that, yes, he does require a lot of skill. And now I'm not saying that there are no good Captain America players out there. I'm not trying to stand on some high road and say I'm the only good Captain America player out there, because I know there are a lot of people that are better than me as the character. There are people who've been picking the game up since day one, who instantly locked him. I'm sure there are other Captain America players out there, and if you are one, lock your comment down below. Because I'm tired of people slandering our character, man. I'm tired of it. I can't fucking stand it. There is no reason for a team comp to consist of 1 Captain America and 3 DPS and then 2 heals. There's no way. Because realistically speaking, Captain America has such little sustainability because he gets melted by fucking everything.
I fight for it.
He gets melted by literally everything, dude. The thing about Captain America is that as a tank, you're supposed to create pressure. You're supposed to be in the front lines, supposed to rush in and make space for your team to close the gaps in. But if you're playing against 3 DPS who are consistently staying far away, and you're the only one pushing up, then everyone is just going to target focus you. You're going to go 1 in 10, and then people are going to be like, oh, this Captain America sucks. No, it's because Captain America is not meant to only create space. He's a dive tank. The best way I can describe it, have a Doctor Strange create space for the front, have his shield up and everything, you know, do that. Captain America runs from the side there, and then he'll go ahead and start diving the back lines while Strange is creating space for everyone else. Captain America is a dive that can survive long enough. He has mobility, but he's not some omnipotent god like Venom. Venom can dive in on you and just fucking, like, he just fucks shit up. He just go in there. He just goes in there, gets a shit ton of health. If you heal a solo tank Venom, he's going to survive. Captain America, no. He just doesn't have enough sustainability, like, at all. Yeah, does he have quick movement? Does he have quick mobility? Good jumps? Yeah. Captain America, to me, I feel like the best way to use Captain America, it's not on domination, but it's on defending checkpoints. I would say he's probably one of the best tanks for overtime. Depends. Because you know those clips where you will be in overtime, and Captain America will just go ahead and ult, and it buys just enough time for, like, a strange portal or something, you know? Just... Or if you're holding down a vehicle checkpoint, if it's an escort match, and the enemy is getting a vehicle to a checkpoint, Captain America is a stall tank. He's not a rush in, create space for your team, sustain and just soak up. He's not a soak up damage kind of guy. He's a jump around, distract the enemy so that another tank can create space for the DPS to do their shit, and the healers stay in the back to do their shit and flank on the top roofs and heal the actual team. Captain America, just don't make him solo tank. Don't do that to Captain America players.
We keep fighting until we can't
Captain
fight
America
anymore.
players receive way too much hate for no reason. And I don't really understand it because he's such a low pick rate character. Is he the lowest pick rate character in the game? I think he is. Maybe Storm? I don't see many Storms out there unless it's like Storm, Iron Man, and Ultron just to be pricks and to just make a flying team, you know? I think that's the only time I've ever seen, like, Storm really be popularly used. But she's not a popular character at all. Yeah, I don't know, it's like, am I crazy for this? Like, is this just making any sense at all? Because I've lost so many ranked matches because people just refuse to help me tank. And it's not like, oh, we'll just swap to a different tank. I could, but people like playing Captain America too. If you're playing it triple DPS and your Moon Knight is going 8 and 15, then maybe he should swap. I had a match at the new map, the Angela map. I was solo tanking, I might play it on screen. All I remember is that I was solo tanking. We had like a rocket and I think a CND for healers, which is pretty good. But this Phoenix was legit going negative, and she refused to swap at all, but we were running triple DPS. So then that forced the rocket to switch to Groot and help me tank. I think I went like, I want to say 40-8 or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember, but I know that my scoreboard was high. And I sent it to my group chat with the boys and the Vengeance cast and everything. And I was like, all this just to lose the match. Because then someone else had to switch to healer, and that just created a shamble. Had the guy been Groot beforehand, or had the Phoenix just swapped to a tank and we didn't triple DPS, we could have won that match. Easily. Because Captain America isn't the character to rush in the front lines and create space, because everyone will just target him. He doesn't have enough sustainability. His shield only has 350 HP. Yes, he has a lot of movement. Yes, he can get away. He has this dash. He has this leap. He has all these jumps, all these mechanics. He has his ultimate, all this kind of stuff. But yeah, he has all this kind of stuff. It's just like... But he's a dive tank. But he's not a dive tank in the sense of Venom being a dive tank. In the sense of Angela being a dive tank. Because Angela can solo tank because she has a way of escape. She just does. She flies. So if she attacks the backline and everyone else turns around to go attack her, tell me that everyone in the game is like eternity rank players, and they'll just instantly snipe her out of the sky, right? Because that won't happen. She can fly away. She has this shield. Like, yeah, it's the same amount of HP as Captain America, but at least she can fly high enough away to the point that if someone's running, I don't know, C&D, Wanda, Iron Man, Namor, that all of these, like, auto-lock characters, and I say Iron Man because Iron Man is, like, a counter to Captain America. All of these characters who kind of, like, auto-lock, who fly, who just beam you down from above, no matter how much Captain America jumps, he's not escaping Iron Man's, like, his unibeam. He's not gonna escape that. I've had times where I've been holding down a checkpoint for a team with my ult and everything. I had C&D swap to cloak and just hold right click because that's also an auto lock. I had Wanda hold down auto lock her right click. I had Iron Man beam me down from above. I had Namor squids. This is back when the Gamma squids were still a thing. I had Hulk trying to just hold me down there. No, sorry, not Hulk. Sorry, that was a different match. I had the Thing earthbounding me because the Thing is also a counter to Captain America because Captain America is supposed to be jumping around. The Thing holds you down with his earth grounding abilities. This, and then that earthbounds you. That earthbounds you. Captain America cannot jump around there. The Thing is a counter to that. The Thing earthbounding me. I had Iron Man shoot me from above. All this Namor squids shooting me because they're an auto lock also. Yeah, all of these things are only technically chip damage, sure, because they all don't do that much damage alone. Maybe Iron Man is an exception, but still, and the Thing. But all of these things together melt Captain America through his ult, through his shield, through his HP, because he's not a good solo tank. He's not. So I'm gonna close this off finally. Enough rambling. Like, I really hope that when you guys see a Captain America player, for once, please, during this meta, I understand Daredevil just came out, okay? I understand that you want to play Spider-Man. I understand that Khonshu calls you, and I understand that a shower calls you. But for the love of God, stop triple DPSing. It never works. Never fucking works. Now, on to the second point. If you see a Captain America, don't make him solo tank. Because while, yes, he is a tank role, and tanks have a role of creating space for your team, he's a dive tank, but nerfed. You have to understand the kind of the kind of character that Captain America is. He is not suited for solo tanking. If you see two healers, and you pick, I don't know, fucking Star-Lord, and there's already two DPS, you have a Psylocke, you have a Wolverine, whatever, you have two healers, you see Captain America, switch to Magneto, switch to Thor, you know? If you see a Rocket as the healer, go ahead and be like, oh, you know what, I'll switch to Penny. Like, just have these things in mind, because Captain America players are rare enough already. So for you to be like, oh, well, Captain America is just not a good tank, so if I don't want to play tank, we'll just triple DPS and Captain America, you switch, okay? You swap. No. Captain America players are more rare than a Squirrel Girl with over a 2.0 GPA. Okay, like, this is the world we live in. This is Marvel Rivals. If you haven't understood this yet, you need to play the game. You need to understand the character concept, understand what characters do. Again, this guy cannot solo tank. Please stop making me solo tank. I'm tired of queuing up as Cap. I represent all Captain America players. All 6 of us, including myself. Okay? But I hope you guys can understand a bit more on the character. He is a good character if you use him right. But he needs help. You can't just throw him in like the Thing. You can't just throw him in like Venom. You can't do those things. Groot too. Hulk. Emma. Yeah, Emma takes a bit more time to learn as well, but Captain America just needs help. He can't do this all day if you refuse to be a team player. Okay? Captain America's there for you. Be there for him. Alright, I'm gonna close it off here because I'm done rambling. I have more Ramble Rivals shenanigans to do. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, share the channel with your family, friends, teachers, classmates, pets, neighbors, the guys she told you not to worry about, everyone you know. With that being said, this has been Vengeance. You can call me Ad. Stay strong, stay humble, stay legendary. Have a great, great day or night, guys.